Women's 200-meter individual medley. Mr. Starter. This is the C final. And we are underway in our Sunday night championship final. Swimming in lane 1 from Carmel Swim Club, Leah DeBosch. Lane 2 from Carmel, Kayla Barr. 3 from Lake Central, Abigail Campbell. 4 from SwimMac, Maria Champion. Lane 5 from Mount Vernon, Peyton McDaniel. 6 from Carmel, Lucy Enoch. 7 from SwimMac, Sophia Perro. Lane 8 from Carmel, Kate Allen. We do have a couple of lost and found items. We found an anklet with the word or name Wasa on it. We also still have a pair of AirPods that were turned in a couple of days ago, a stopwatch, and a pair of arena goggles. All right, we're halfway through this first heat. Lane 5, Peyton McDaniel leading the way, 2:24.27. Her qualifying time this morning. Maria Champion is the top seed, 2:23.99. Everybody's within a second and a half of each other in this heat. Running down in lane 2, Kayla Barr. She was second at the turn. She's from Carmel, 2:24.48 her time this morning. But it's Lucy Enoch in lane 6 with the lead by a little bit more than a second and a quarter over Kayla as they turn for home. Lucy's time this morning, 2:24.4. Lucy and Kayla battling it out for this first heat. Looks like Kayla's got it going under the flags. And she'll touch first with an unofficial time of 2:20.02, 4.5 seconds better than this morning. B final. Swimming in lane 1 from Jersey Wahoos, Alice Lehman. 2 from Cougar Aquatics, Taylor McCoy. 3 from Swimming Attaches, Anna Hazelhurst. 4 from Mesa Manarays, Adeline Robillard. 5 from Edina, Catherine Polaski. 6, Lainey Mullins. 7 from Swim Mac Carolina, Aniston Schau. 8 from Swim Mac, Emily Connors. Leader looks like Alice Lehman in lane 1, right on her heels, if not in front, Anna Hazelhurst. 2:23.78, 2:21.74 this morning. And it is Anna who turns first. Your top seed, Adeline Robillard, 2:20.67 this morning, strong breaststroker. Already closing the gap between Anna and Alice and herself. It took a 2:20.34 to make the A final tonight. At the wall, it looks like your top seed, Adeline, will have the lead. Not quite. Anna still has her by 7/10. And Anna Hazelhurst throwing down a statement swim here in the B final. She went 2:21 this morning. 2:21.74 to be exact. This evening, she goes unofficially 2:17.78. That is the third fastest time turned in so far today in this event. Let's welcome out our first championship final of the evening, the women's 200-meter individual medley. Lane 1 from Sumac, Carolina, June Delmar. Lane 2 from Lakeside Swim Team, Kate Brager. Lane 3 from Swimmac, Carolina, Avery Clamfoth. In lane 4 from Jersey Wahoos, Audrey Deriveau. Lane 5 from Carmel Swim Club, Alexandra Shackle. Lane 6 from Lakeside Swim Team, Haley McDonald. Lane 7 from Edina Swim Club, Adeline Biegler. And lane 8 from Carmel Swim Club, Faith Gorey. The two individuals who have set records at this meet in individual events are side by side, Audrey Deriveau, Alexandra Shackle. They set them in different events, of course. The meet record is a 2:13.52 held by Molly Sweeney, set in 2023. Audrey comes in with a 2:15.48, Alexandra 2:16.86. Audrey is age 15. So we'll check where she gets to on the all-time list for 15-16 in this event. Alexandra is 18. As expected, pretty close heat at the halfway mark between Alexandra and Audrey. 1:00:17, 1:00:48, 2 seconds back is Haley McDonald in lane 6. Audrey's 2:15.48, which was slower than her seed time, would be 53rd all time. She's gone faster. And I expect with Alexandra pushing her, she'll go faster still. Once again, the record is 2:13.52. They turn for home. Audrey now with the lead by a little bit more than a second over Alexandra. And hard to tell from my vantage point, but it looks like that lead is widening. And here comes Audrey. She's shooting for a 2:13.52. That's the old number. The new number, unofficial time of 2:11.53. In fact, both swimmers go below the former record, but congratulations to Audrey Deriveau. 2:11.53 would establish a new meet record by 2 whole seconds in this event. D final. Lane 1 from Concord, Brinley Yoder. 2 from Edina, Josepha Mahdi. 3 from Carmel, Madeline Yonkis. 4 from Dayton, Michelle Dean. 5 from Livonia, Jayla Kuzak. 6 from Fishers, Grace Gannon. 7 from Mason Manorays, Riley Kleinfelder. And lane 8 from Fishers, Ella Hare. Grace Gannon, age 12, swimming in lane 6, 2:27.47. A 2:27 just outside the top 100. 2:26.28 would crack the top 100. Your top qualifier in this heat is Michelle Dean, 2:25.75. Your leader halfway home is Jayla Kuzak. Top qualifier is second, and then Grace in lane 6. So it looks like Grace has her eye on the prize. She is currently in second and trying to run down your leader, Jayla Kuzak. Jayla posted a 2:26.49 this morning, 1 second better than Grace, but they are almost dead even as they approach the flags on the breaststroke leg. And they are running 1-2. 0.03 of a second separating them as they come back on the freestyle. No quit in Grace, but it looks like Jayla has the stronger freestyle, but she's going to have to work to get in there in front of Grace. Final 15 meters. Coming up in lane 3, Madeline Yonkis trying to get in for second. It'll be Jayla, then Grace, unofficial times of 2:22.49, 2:24.09. And that 2:24.09 jumps Grace all the way up the list. I got to keep going here. 2:24.09 is a 29th fastest time in history of this event. Congratulations. Please welcome out the top 3 finishers in the women's 200-meter individual medley. 8th place, Faith Gorey. 7th, Kate Brager. 6th, June Delmar. 5th, Adeline Biegler. 4th, Avery Klamfoth. Top 3 finishers in 3rd place at 2:16.12 from Lakeside, Haley McDonald. 2nd at 2:13.03 from Carmel Swim Club, Alexandra Shackle. And your winner in a new record time, she shatters it by 2 seconds, 2:11.53 from Jersey Wahoo's Audrey Deriveau. And ladies, if I could have you stay there just one moment. Audrey, I want to give everybody a heads up. That time you just turned in, that is the 6th fastest time in this age group in history, passing Elizabeth Beisel. The only names in front of her, Summer McIntosh, Leah Hayes, Katie Hoff, Dagny Newston, and Elizabeth Pelton. Some company, congratulations. Our next event is event 34, men's 200-meter individual medley. C final. Swimming in the C final, lane 1 from Rocket, Austin Surge. 2 from Swimac, Santiago Alzate. 3 from Central Ohio, Alex Wu. 4 from Carmel, Carter Hadley. 5 from Fort Wayne, Josiah Collins. 6 from Spartan, Trey Lewis. 7 from Swimac, Harrison Short. 8 from Scarlet, Jacob Kim. Lane 6, Trey Lewis, Spartan Aquatics. Leader at the halfway mark. Big pullout in lane 3 from Alex Wu. Their times 2:10.35, 2:10.09 respectively this morning. Middle of the pool, your top qualifier, Carter Hadley, he went 2:09.66. Trey Lewis, 1:37.49. Just under 1 second better than Santiago Alzate. Alzate in 2, trying to get all the way back up to the lead here, but I think Trey is going to hold him off. 2:07.99, 2.5 seconds better than this morning. The fifth splash says, I'm happy with that. Good job. Trey Lewis takes the C final. B final. Lane 1 from Swimac, Eli Sweet. 2 from Scarlet, Brandon Anand. 3, Tristan Prisler. 4 from Carmel, William Allen. 5 from UIndy, Silas Blessing. 6 from Fishers, Jihoon Jung. 7 from Carmel, Michael Gorey. 8 from Mason Manarays, Liam Clark. Got a lane 5 leader this time. Silas Blessing, your second seed from UIndy, 2:08.61, his time this morning. He's out here 58.08. He's already got a body and a half lead over our top qualifier, William Allen. The rest of the pack pulling up toward him a little bit here as they reach the wall at the 150 mark, a 37.66. His split 2 seconds slower than his challenger, Jaihoon, in 6. But it appears Silas built up enough of a lead. He'll hold off the field. Final 10 meters. 2:08.61 his time this morning. And he'll knock nearly 4 seconds off of that to go 2:04.91. That is the 4th fastest time of the day turned in thus far. Please welcome out our championship finalists of the men's 200-meter individual medley. Sitting in lane 1 from West Michigan, Owen Stevens. Lane 2 from Lakeside, Wilson York. Lane 3 from UIndy, Jeremias Pak. Lane 4 from Carmel Swim Club, Yi Zheng. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Thomas Mercer. Lane 6 from Swim Mac Carolina, David Salmons. Lane 7 from Carmel Swim Club, Corey Hahn. And in lane 8 from Lakeside Swim Team, Peyton Harrison. Our top qualifier, Yi Zheng, is age 15. He had a ferocious close in the last 25 meters of the freestyle leg to touch first. 2:03.68, his time this morning was the 24th fastest time in history for a male in his age group for this event. But Thomas Mercer and Jeremias Pak, no stranger to being in these top heats, no stranger to winning these finals. So Yi is going to have to really double down to take this one. The record is a 2:00.18 set by Daniel Deal in 2023. The Nat cuts 2:01.29 and 2:02.89. And cruising to the lead, lane 5, Thomas Mercer. He went 2:04.14 this morning. Running up there with him, Pak. Pak was the top qualifier in the 400-meter individual medley. He went 2:05.24 this morning. Your top seed, Yi, currently running 3rd. Pak, tremendous breaststroker. has opened up a 2 body length lead coming up on the wall here. 33.91 is split, 131.74. See a good 4 seconds better, 3.5 seconds better than Mercer. 2:00:18 the record. And Yi is trying to replicate a 2:03.68 or better. He's pulled back into second. Again, tremendous closer in the freestyle. Jeremiah's Pak, unofficially 2:00:97, takes the title. Yi 2:03.23. He drops another 4/10, and that is now 22nd on the all-time list. D final. Swimming in lane 1 from Scarlet Aquatics, Joshua Rains. 2 from Dynamo, Asher Maurice. 3 from Carmel, Jack Street. 4 from Carmel, Noah Moeller. 5 from Swimmac, Charles Sutoris. 6 from Mason Manorays, Austin Zong. 7 from Westfield, Gareth Thomas. 8 from Dublin Community, Jacob Nadur. Three across. Lanes 3, 4, 6. 4 across if you want to add in lane 1. See how the breaststroke separates things. It looks like that's already happening. Lanes 4 and 3. Those are Noah Moeller and Jack Street beginning to open up in first and second. Austin Zhang, first and sixth, then Charles Sutoris, Noah Moeller. Top seed Moeller, 2:12.25 this morning. Sutoris, 2:12.62. And in lane 6, Austin Zhang was 2:13.17. Moeller in at 2:10.6, 2:11.66, 2:11.67, separating second and third. It's Moeller, Sutoris, Zhang, all a couple of seconds faster than this morning. We're ready for the top 3 winners in the men's 200-meter individual medley. Please welcome them out. Top 8 finishers in this event. 7th, Corey Hahn. 6th, Peyton Harrison. 5th, Wilson York. 4th, Owen Stevens. In third place at 204.65 from Lakeside, Thomas Mercer. Second place at 203.23 from Carmel Swim Club, Yi Zhang. And your champion and winning time of 2:00.97 from U Indy, Jeremiah Pak. Congratulations to all of our top finishers in this event. Congratulations to Jeremiah for taking the title and Yi for continuing to climb up the all-time list. All right, please join me in welcoming out the top seeded heat of the women's 1500 freestyle. Our top seeds swimming in lane 1 from Fishers area, Grace Parsons. In lane 2 from Swim Mac Carolina, Clark Neese. In lane 3 from Scarlet Aquatics, Kathleen Toronto. Lane 4 from Carmel Swim Club, Alexandra Ward. In lane 5 from Scarlet Aquatics, Chloe Kim. Lane 6 from Swim Mac Carolina, Charlotte LePage. Lane 7 from Carmel Swim Club, Ellie Clark. And in lane 8 from Carmel Swim Club, Addison Sarnecki. The record is a 16:22.58 in this event, set by Kayla Hahn last year. Nats are 16:49.19 and 17:03.49. Just a reminder, though distance fans will know this, we had a number of heats swum earlier in this event. This is just the top seeds. We will combine these results with the earlier heats to determine the champions. 5:36.46, first 500. And your leaders, Chloe Kim, 16:50.9 is her C time. 16:50.04, Alexander Ward's C time. So just a second separating the two of them. And as they turn at the far end, it's only 4/10 right now. So this will be close throughout, I imagine. Showing up at the party, Ellie Clark. She comes in with a C time of 17:16.73, but there she is right there. Currently running second. A lot of time left in this one, but she is splitting 34:02, 33:61, 99, 29. So she's right in this one. (16:43.67) would be a top 100 time in this event. For 15:16, Ellie Clark, age 15, currently running with a couple of swimmers who have C times of 16:50. Splits remaining consistent. It's a 33-4 for Chloe, 33-2 for Ellie. So Ellie hanging right there, half a second back. She gained 0.2 on that 50. Falling off the pace is Alexander Ward. At the moment, it's a two-person race between Chloe and Ellie. I had to step away for a moment, but I'm back. And as we reach the 1200, I see we've had a little bit of a change here. The leaders are still the same, but the distance has grown about 2 seconds now between Chloe Kim and Ellie Clark. 13:22.91 for Chloe Kim. Nice job, ladies. I know you've just finished swimming a 1500 meter, but according to the program, it looks like we're going to pause for awards, which I should have momentarily. So we'll ask if you're in the top three, please don't go far. Head on over to the award area. Give us just a moment. We will look at the. We're just checking the morning swims. We'll combine that to what we just saw here for the results. All right. Please welcome out the swimmers you just saw. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we'll give it an extra beat here. All right, once again, a reminder at the conclusion of tonight's championship finals, we will have individual high point award presentations as well as team awards. Right now, please join me in welcoming out the top finishers in the event you just saw, the women's 1500 meter freestyle. Top 8 finishers: 8th, Sabrina Ledwith; 7, Addison Sarnecki; 6th, Kaya Kong; 5th, Kathleen Trunano; 4th, Clark Neese. Top 3 finishers in 3rd, it's 17:00:54 from Carmel Swim Club, Alexandra Ward. 2nd at 16:45:42 from Carmel, Ellie Clark. And your winner at 16:41:16 from Scarlet Aquatics, Chloe Kim. Nice job, ladies. Go hit the warm down pool. Congratulations to all our top finishers in the women's 1500 freestyle. All right. In just a moment, we will be welcoming out our next top heat. Just give me a second to switch on over here. All right, I believe we are ready for our next top seeded heat of the evening. Please say hello to the men's 800 meter freestyle top seeds. In lane 1 from Tri-Valley, Nathaniel Rodosco. Lane 2 from SwimMac, Griffin Cagle. Lane 3 from Greater Kalamazoo, Elijah Rolfson. Lane 4 from Fishers Area Swimming, Jonathan Hines. Lane 5 from SwimMac Carolina, Santiago Alzate. Lane 6 from Scarlet Aquatics, Burak Iloglu. Lane 7 from SwimMac, John McRae. And lane 8 from Fishers, Anthony Adams. touching first in an unofficial time of 8:15.88. Jonathan Hines from Fishers. The top three in this heat look like this. Jonathan Elijah Rolston in 3, Santiago Alzadi. And you saw Santiago earlier this evening, so nice to see him getting in there at 8:23. We'll have the official results in a moment. Once again, we'll combine these with what we saw earlier this afternoon. Immediately following our last championship final and the awards for that championship final, we will then present individual high point awards, top female, top male, and then team awards for the women's team, the men's team, and the combined score. That's all coming up after the freestyle events and the men's freestyle award. Okay, I have the top 8 results, and we did have one swimmer from this morning get into the top 3. So I'll ask the top 3 swimmers to please head on over, but we did have a Carmel swimmer make top 3 in this event. All right, they're ready for us. Please welcome out the top 3 finishers in the men's 800-meter freestyle. Top 8 overall, Austin Bruford was 8th, Noah Moeller 7th, Eddie Zhu 6th, Caden Askren 5th, Santiago Alzate was 4th. Welcome out our top 3. Our top 3 finishers out there on the podium. Finishing in 3rd place from a swim earlier this afternoon, a time of 8:22.28, representing Carmel Swim Club, Lucas Biller. In 2nd place with a time of 8:20.47 from Greater Kalamazoo Crocs, Elijah Rolfson. And your 2025 champ with a time of 8:15.88 from Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Jonathan Hines. Congratulations to all of our gentlemen in the 800-meter freestyle. 2 out of tonight's top heat and 1 from earlier today. Great job, gentlemen. This brings us to our last individual events of the week, and a tremendous week it's been. We're going to close out with the 100-meter freestyle. Next event is event 37, women's 100-meter freestyle. C final. Lane 1, McKinley Scobie. 2 from Fishers, Ashlyn Hayes. 3 from SwimMax, Sophia Perro. 4 from Mason, Greer Gordon. 5 from Fishers, Kendall Dykeman. 6 from Warwick, Addison Carlisle. 7 from Irish Aquatics, Elena Riggins. 8 from Livonia, Caitlin Van Ryn. Beat final. Lane 1 from Jersey Wahoo's Alice Lehman. 2 from Scarlet, Iris Kim. 3, Lainey Mullins. 4 from Fishers, Emily Wolf. 5 from Swimac, Clara Bernardo. 6 from Swimac, Carolyn Millard. 7 from Dayton Raiders, Michelle Dean. 8 from Noblesville, Hattie Vose. Look at that face. Clara Bernardo, 57.81. Please welcome out our last women's championship final of the week, the women's 100-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Carmel Swim Club, Faith Gorey. Lane 2 from Patriot Aquatic, Aria Grossenbach. Lane 3 from Edina Swim Club, Adeline Biegler. Lane 4 from Fishers, Julie Mischler. Lane 5 from Lakeside, Charlotte Crush. Lane 6 from Jersey Wahoo's, Audrey Deriveau. Lane 7 from Swimac, Carolina, Gabrielle Smith. And lane 8 from Edina Swim Club, Libby McCarthy. Record in this event is a 54.46 owned by Alexandra Shackle. She set this last year. Julie Mischler comes in 55.53. Beegler 56.49, Charlotte Crush 56.13, and Audrey 56.76. Your top four. $54.46, the record. Your leader in the middle of the pool, Julie Mischler. Unofficial time, 54.78. Takes the title. D final. Lane 1 from Mason, Chloe Fox. 2 from Dayton, Brooklyn Talley. 3 from Carmel, Marin Sims. 4 from SwimMac, Kaylee Daniel. 5 from West Michigan, Adriana Drake. 6 from Central Ohio, Brooke Nagy. 7 from Carmel, Sophia Floyd. 8 from Center Grove, Avery Mattern. $58.95 gets it done. All right, turn your attention now to the award area. All right, please join me in welcoming out the top 3 finishers in the women's 100-meter freestyle. The top 8 in this event, Libby McCarthy, Faith Gorey, Aria Grossenbach, Gabrielle Smith, and Audrey Deriveau. Your top 3 finishers on the podium, finishing third in a time of 56 flat from Edina Swim Club, Adeline Beegler. In second place at 55.54 from Lakeside, Charlotte Crush. And your winner in a time of 54.78 from Fishers Area Swimming Tigers, Julie Mischler. Quick picture before you go. Hang tight. Congratulations to all of our ladies in the 100-meter freestyle and our top 3 there on the podium. That brings us to our last individual event of the week. This is event 38, men's 100-meter freestyle. C final. Swimming in lane 1 from Lake Erie, Gabe Bossler-Kelmer. 2 from Mason, Leonidas Gustafson. 3 from Mason, Braden Fuller. 4, Cade Beeler. 5 from Central Ohio, Bradley King. 6 from Lakeside, Boone Wilcox. 7 from Ole, Benjamin Luginski. 8 from Lake Erie, Yusuf Awad. An official time of 52:45 takes the heat for Benjamin Luginski. B final. Lane 1 from Grand Rapids, Grant Sandstedt. 2 from Dayton Raiders, Alexi Drachuk. 3 from Lakeside, John Owen. 4 from Carmel, William Pugh. 5 from Scarlet, Timothy Lee. 6 from Swim-Mac, Nicholas Martin. 7 from West Michigan, Jackson Merkel. 8 from Central Ohio, Jacob Lloyd. Up in lane 2, Alexi Drachuk. He went 52.96 this morning. He dropped 6 tenths. Boom, wins the B final. Please welcome out our last championship final of the week. This is the men's 100-meter freestyle. Swimming in lane 1 from Boilermaker, Rocco Taj. Lane 2 from Carmel, Andrew Shackle. Lane 3 from Lakeside, Alexander Thiesing. Lane 4 from Carmel, Aaron Shackle. Lane 5 from Ridgefield, Kieran Smith. Lane 6 from Mason Manorays, Brady Campbell. Lane 7 from Center Grove Aquatics, Henry Linus. And lane 8 from Fishers Area Swimming, Maurice Grabowski. 48-89, the meet record. Zachary Apple owns it, 2021. 49.69, Nat 1 cut, 50.79. Nat 2, your top qualifier, Aaron Shackle, 50.02. Kieran Smith, 51.15. Alexander Thiesing, 50.47. They're out 23.89. That's for Thiesing, 23.89. The record's a 48.89. Shackle fighting his way back in the middle of the pool. You couldn't have scripted a better ending. 49-81. Co-champs for Aaron Shackle, Kieran Smith. Congratulations, gentlemen. We will see you on the podium in a moment. Great job. D final. I think I heard somebody say swim off. All right, D final, lane 1 from Mount Vernon, Thomas Jankowski. 2 from Mesa Manarays, Arjun Velathiam. Let me do that again. In lane 1 is Ozzy Jankowski. Lane 2 is Arjun. Lane 3, Gavin Crail. Lane 4, Carter Rankin. Lane 5, Donald Zhao. Lane 6, Aiden Jansen. Lane 7, Trey Lewis. And lane 8, Mason Bridges. Arjun in lane 2 gets a hand in there at 53.12. 8/10 better than this morning. Congratulations, Arjun, taking the last heat of the week. All right, a reminder, we have some awards to do before we go. We'll be presenting the awards for the men's 100-meter freestyle. We will then have individual high point awards for the meet, female and male, then team awards, women's, men's, and combined results. So stick around for some award ceremonies here. We'll do these in just a moment. Please welcome out the 100-meter men's freestyle champs. Top 8 in this event, Henry Linus, Maurice Grabowski, Rocco Taj, Brady Campbell, Andrew Shackle. Top finishers in 3rd place with a time of 50.15 from Lakeside, Alexander Thiesing. And sharing the top podium, tied for the gold at 49.81. From Carmel Swim Club, Aaron Shackle, and from Ridgefield Aquatic Club, Kieran Smith. All right, what a great way to finish the week. As I mentioned, we are now going to turn our attention to some overall meet awards, individual high point. First the women, then the men, and then we will do team awards. We'll give everybody a moment just to get settled. For the women's, I'll start by giving you the top five. There's a tie for fifth with 107 points between Scarlett's Chloe Kim and Lakeside's Haley McDonald. In fourth with 114 points from Carmel Ellie Clark. In third with 116 from SwimMac Clark Neese. Second from Jersey Wahoo's Audrey Deriveau. And your 2025 women's high point with 141 points from Lakeside Swim Team, Charlotte Crush. Turning over to the gentlemen, top five, there was a tie for fourth with 99.5 points. Aaron Shackle of Carmel, Kieran Smith of Ridgefield. Of course, that's how that would go. Third place with 102 points from Carmel Swim Club, Yi Zhang. Second with 103 points from Greater Kalamazoo, Elijah Rolfson. And your winner with 117.5 points from Carmel Swim Club, Andrew Shackle. Congratulations, Andrew Shackle. 117.5 points. He's the men's High Point Award winner at this year's Central Zone East Spring Speedo Sectional. Now we have the women's team score awards. Top three teams, 641 points. Fishers Area Swimming Tigers. In second place, 984.5 points, SwimMac Carolina. And your top women's team with 1,051.5 points, Carmel Swim Club. That's you. Yeah, coach. Go get some hardware. Your women are the top point getters, 1,051.5 points. And coach, spoiler alert, stay out there. All right, for the men's side, third place, Fisher Area Swimming Tigers, 537.5 points. SwimMac Carolina, 644. Your men's winner, 1,205.5 points. Carmel Swim Club. All right, anyone good at math? If the women's team high point is Carmel and the men's team high point is Carmel, guess who the overall winner is? All right, third place in the combined scores, Fishers Area Swimming, 1,178.5 points. SwimMac Carolina second, 1,628.5. And your 2025 combined team champion with 2,257 points, Carmel Swim Club. Gonna need another hand, coach. There you go. Go ahead, swimmers. Help your coach out. All right, that is the 2025 Central Zone East Spring Speedo Sectionals. Thank you for coming out. That'll do it. Be safe going home.